Good evening, everybody. Preston Vogl here with Target Trading Academy. Today is Friday, January 21st. It is almost 6:30 p.m. It's a late day in the office for me. Let's get right into today's micros market recap. Starting with micro oil here, you can see that we opened gap down from yesterday's range in between that gap range from the prior Monday, Tuesday, I believe. Immediately hit that area that we have marked on here. It's not an HVA, but it is an edge that we gave out, and found resistance, and it just let the sellers take charge. We had quite a handful of entries there, even on our lines that we have on there, not necessarily whole HVAs, but the lines there. But for the most part, today was pretty volatile in a majority of our markets, the equities especially. So let's get into gold here. Gold, not a whole lot happening with gold today. We did open inside of the range of gold, close towards the low end, I say. Maybe we did open just below, but we quickly went back into the main body, found resistance at our HVA edge. Yeah, you won't see that anywhere else. For a monster winner down as it just trended down for the remainder of the day. Very choppy in gold, very slow, but our equities, let me tell you, that is a different story. What a day today was. So yesterday, if you recall, we had that huge selling step in after a huge buying day, and the whole day was choppy. Well, today was just that on steroids. So let me scroll back here for us. In the ES here, micro ES, we opened gap down slightly from that P period at normal closing times here. Found that resistance and right down to some unknown support, then back into that HVA, and then we just had this back and forth that was very choppy, but we were below the contract range for the majority of the day. Only a handful of attempts to get above today's high back into the body towards maybe the main body, but they just weren't having it, and they decided to bring it lower and lower. You see that they just left the floor out and dropped it down, and that's what happened today. And so just pretty much a handful of entries in the HVAs because we did make it back towards at least one to trade off of, but the majority were trending entries, and if a student didn't have authorization for that, then they really didn't have much today. Now, the NASDAQ, similar story, just a crazy ride today. You'll see it almost followed it to a T, just, different price and different volumes, but opened, gap down, came down, found the floor, and then we fiddled in this HVA, and then we came back down, fiddled down in white space for a while, come back up, attempt it to break out. We just didn't. Monster winner here. Several students took that one today. That was one we were waiting for, but it was a monster winner off that edge. And then the floor gave out, and they just wanted to bring this down. Now we'll see if this continues or if the feds are gonna manipulate the price even more. But it's a huge fight between everybody, just with inflation and such. Markets, in my opinion, are rigged in general. So you're looking to go with the move of who's ever moving the market, right? And I say that because news may say one thing, and you would think logically, it's commerce. Any of that information would be pertinent to the price of a stock or futures contract, but you know what? It does the complete opposite, and that's why I believe it's it's controlled by a market. They don't care what price it goes to. They're going to look to make money in either direction. And if they think the majority of people are going to be doing something logical with news and they can make money by stuffing them out, you know what? They will. But with that said, that was today's micro market recap. A ton of selling, choppy. It was yesterday on steroids for today, and it was not for the faint of heart, to say the least. But nonetheless, still quite a few good entries for how bad of a whip it was going back and forth. So we will see you in the next installment of this series of Micros Market Recap for our futures markets here. But if you're interested in finding out more information about these HVA levels that we give out to our students the night before their trading endeavor so they can get them onto their respective platforms or trading softwares, feel free to reach out to us. We are Target Trading Academy. You can find us on Facebook or go to our website at targettradingacademy.com. Get in touch with a representative there, and they'll gladly show you the ropes of how we do things, and you'll quickly see why we are the #1 trading education company in the world and why we have so many live profitable students in our rooms each day. We'll see you there.